Okay. Make her more willful. Accounting success. I don't know why it does that every time. Like, it's not like I can lose accounting. So silly. So silly. Yep, look at skills. That's all fine. I can do... Oh, that means I got a new outfit. So, I don't know whether I showed you the tea dress before, but this is the tea dress, and it's freaking adorable. And then this is the magical girl one. So, yeah, it's pretty cute. Oh, look at that, fucking 99. You bastard. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna put my outfit back on Coronet, because I really like this outfit. Yellow is not my favorite color, but I like the red. So I'm gonna look back at skills. So now let's back up to 100. Lumen, I'm going to do sense and resist now. So really me just kind of shuffling through all of the every single different lumen one. Every single lumen difference one. I cannot talk sometimes. Sigh. All of my friends are at Gwenelle's party and I don't get to go. Oh, hope you read that before I accidentally clicked it. Basically, she sent she sent a note and a present, which Gwenelle accepted, which means she's not angry at Elodie. We can get together sometime after my coronation when things are less hectic. 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 Yep, so I'm just gonna keep doing that because, yeah, whatever. Skills. World magic. I'm gonna do some meditation. Just a little bit. Oh, what the fuck happened there? I didn't see that. Nope, go back. Oh, there we go. Okay. I did not press anything just then. So, what the fuck? The Duchess of Lilla sent you a gift. What's this? It's a cushion finely embroidered with the designs of a running horse. It's well done and clearly required hours and hours of needlework, but it's also fairly useless. Cushions are amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. That's nice, I guess. So I'm going to keep it because it is a positive sign of how your relationship is. Now find a chair or sofa to set it on. Okay. Okay, I need to make her less lonely. I don't know how to do that, so for now, I'll just do this one. So that I can get... Where is it? Look at my skills. I need sense magic. So that when I go to the church to get rid of my anger, I will meet the priestess and find out her dirty little secret. Well, it's not really a dirty little secret, she just doesn't tell you. You have to kind of work it out for yourself. So I'm going to work on my sense and resist now. I know, it's fairly dull watching me just do the same stuff over and over, but it'll pay off in the end. Jesus, look at all that. Fucking hell. The Duchess of Mead is here to see you, my lady. Hello, Elodie. I'm sorry to trouble you, but have you seen Bryony? No, not since I left school. She shakes her head. She's gone missing. It's not at school. She's not at school where she should be. I know she was unhappy, but I never expected. She wrote me a letter saying that she was bored and looking for adventure, but that's all I know. Oh dear. I hope she hasn't done anything too foolish. My poor little lamb. I have to go look for her. So near, I will attend the service. And I should now have sensed her, I think. Either that or I need higher sense. I think that's pretty high, I'm not really sure. Which means next week, when I go to see, it should give me an option to see Juliana. And talk to her about it then. So we will see. But for now, I will do some sense and some welding. Sense and weld. Fuck yeah. So that's 100. Nothing more to learn. Totally have more to learn. As you are walking through the great hall, a freak gust of wind suddenly blows out all the candles in the room. An omen of war and danger. There's no sign of where the danger might be coming from, so there's nothing you can do about it. Perhaps it's nothing. Da, da, da. No, okay, so it hasn't let me see, but I'm going to go to service anyway. Service anyway. Fuck you, bitches. I've done resist and weld. I don't know why I just do them in such random orders, but you know, whatever. Ski. That's at 100 now? And the other one should be 100 as well. Yep, there we go. So, Lumen is all completed. Things have been so unsettled lately. Everyone's on edge. We need something cheerful. You could hold a tournament. What a good idea. Knights, jousting, musicians, all sorts of competitions. Everyone loves a contest. While you offer as prizes to the winners, I'm going to do employment. The winners will have the option of taking up royal appointments. It's a recruitment drive. Very well, I will draft the announcements. You leave him to his work. As you move through the hall, your eyes fall upon a vase of flowers. Pretty, but apparently not getting enough water. The leaves on one of the blossoms have shriveled. And I failed that divination. Someone on hall duty is being lazy. These flowers should be replaced. You continue upstairs to your room, where a maid is waiting for you. My lady, a gift has arrived from Kikal. From the Duke? No, my lady, a merchant house, I believe. It was sent with a shipment down the Kavala River. You tear open the brightly coloured paper to find chocolates! Fuck yeah! There's a little card with the box. With our compliments. The House of Kraylat, I guess. That's oddly high-handed for someone. That's oddly high-handed for some tiny trader I've never heard of. Yeah, I failed all of these, but they will all give you the option to save it for later. If you fail all of them, your person will eat the chocolates and they'll die, basically. Which is the way I want to go. No. So I'm going to save it for later. I don't feel like candy right now. Maybe later. Okay, so now I can talk to Juliana. Psst! I need to talk to you. What is it? That priestess, Celine, she's a lumen. I can sense it. I know. What do you mean you know? If you knew, why didn't you tell me? You didn't need to know. Your job is managing the domain. Some of us have other duties. Our missions have been passed down for centuries. Little princess. She's the only person I find in the castle or in the lands who calls Elodie a princess rather than a queen. We are here to train you. You don't need to know more than that. So, I can either demand or I can let it go. Demanding doesn't honestly get you anywhere. So I'm just gonna let it go. Right. So either way, it doesn't really change anything. I've forgotten what you need to pass that test. But either way, I would have failed it because it's something that I don't have enough of or don't have at all, I guess. So what do I need to do now? I wrote down a load of things that I wanted to work on while I was filming this episode, and I have pretty much done it all. So now it's working pretty much on everything and anything. So got all my lumen, got all my raw demeanor. It's all fairly good. There's like walk on horses. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Well, me. You know what? I'll work on my meditation. Yeah. Let's do some of that. And just do some divination while I'm there. Unlocked a new outfit. Yay. I think I just completely missed something. There we go, yeah. Oh no, I didn't miss anything here. Yeah, no. You can, if you didn't know this, then you can go back and read something by just using the mouse wheel, by going up to go backwards and scrolling down to go forwards if you've already seen the page. This is the week of the general tournament. Nobles and commoners alike have turned out to compete against each other. The people will be pleased if you participate in their games, however, it would expose you to danger. What event do you wish to partake in? So I'm going to do Mounted Parade. Basically, I'm not good at horses, so I wouldn't be able to do jousting anyway, but Mounted Parade because I forgot what it was. It's in Royal Demeanor. I'll show you what it is. You choose a parade mounted on a brilliant white horse. You don't actually know how to ride, so you see composure and elegance all done. You don't actually know how to ride, but the horse is well trained, so all you need to do is sit up straight, look regal, and don't fall off. Yeah. So, I'll actually tell you a funny story while I'm playing this about people who fall off horses and die. One of my ancestors who owned a pub. I don't remember how long ago this was. It was definitely not in the last century, that's for sure. He was inebriated and riding a horse. He fell off his horse and he died. So, basically, rule of thumb in my family, don't get on a horse while you're pissed or you'll die. That's like a PSA to you. Yeah. All the winners are announced and displayed to great cheers. As near Queen, you place flower garlands around their necks. Yeah. All of a sudden, a man approaches the winner's platform. It's Kevin, the Earl of Low. In one hand, he carries an armored gauntlet. In the other, a sword. My family's blood is on your hands. Nobody's died. You just don't know where Bryony is. What is he talking about? He casts the metal glove to the ground with a clatter and raises his sword, pointing it at you. I challenge you, Elodie. A life for a life. He's challenging you to a duel. Doesn't he know you could burn him to a crisp just by waving your hand? Yes, by snapping your fingers. Just by going bitch please, pointing and boom, poof. So I can accept, refute, or kill him with magic. If I accept, I don't have the skills with swords or anything to survive, so I die. If I refuse, then it's running away from him. I die. So if I kill him with magic, you know, whatever. He's dead. Without a further word, you direct the full force of your magic wrath at the other blow. There's a horrible scream and a smell of burning flesh. I decline. Bitch. Kevin's sword falls to the ground beside his gauntlet. He won't be needing either anymore. After the tournament, a minor tragedy is revealed. One of the stewards apparently had an incredible sweet tooth and dared to steal a piece of your recently received chocolates. He had a sweet tooth. Okay, the chocolates were poisoned. What dumbass. When you ask questions, it turns out that the merchant's house, which supposedly sent you this present, never existed. Someone has tried to kill you, but you don't know who. So, yeah. How am I? I wish there was something else I could do to make her more pressured and just caught. Because that's annoying. I'll tell you what, I'll visit Tomb. Oh, sorry, itchy eyelid. You pay your respects to your mother's tomb and wonder if the same fate is waiting for you. Let's look at skills again. So, we have now... I'm probably going to work on naval strategy and swimming. Just because there's not really a whole lot else that I really want to work on. So, maybe law. Actually, I'll do some law. And some naval strategy. Naval strategy and law. Let's roll. I did actually forget to mention that all of these little bits do hold some kind of information about the story behind why some of these things are happening and the stories behind the families, like the family of Kevin, the Elderflow. His family has quite an interesting story. But I would have to do Novian history for you guys to actually learn it, but it's so boring. I mean, their story is interesting, but still. My lady, your father wishes to speak with you. He says it's urgent. Fine, I'm coming. You find your father standing over a map of the coastline. His face is grave. Ships have been sighted on approach from Shanjia, not trade ships. This is a war fleet. What? Within a week, they will be in Novian waters. Within 2, they could reach the capital. Then we will fight to defend ourselves. You can try to use the treasury funds to hire additional soldiers, but it may be difficult on short notice. I'm going to recruit soldiers. Fine, we'll do that. You will need to draw up a naval strategy for our ships to carry out. You could choose to act as admiral and lead the fleet in person, but the danger to you would be very great. Unless you think your personal skills will make a difference. Sorry. I'm quite tired, apparently. Unless you think your personal skills will make the difference, I would strongly advise against it. I'm going to direct the fleet because I've already learnt that if you stay in the capital and you do not have quite a wide range of mix of abilities, then you do lose. So I'm going to direct the fleet. The risk is mine to take. You have your mother's heart. There is one more thing I hesitate to ask, but an invasion. This is a sort of disaster for which a lumen's power may be worth the cost. If the fleet could be destroyed before they reached our waters, many lives would be saved. I don't know any magic that could sink a whole fleet. I'll have to talk to my mentor. You find the Duchess of Ursel in her guest quarters. A fleet from Shangia is attacking us. Is it possible to sink them all with magic? It is easy enough to attack one soldier, one ship, as demonstration, but to obliterate an entire fleet? You would need an immense amount of power spread over a large area, more than any one lumen could control. If you tried to raise that much power yourself, you would die. Not could, would. So it's hopeless. Not necessarily. The most dangerous power of Imperial Nova was that of lumens acting in concert. If the need is great and the will is true, one lumen may choose to give command of her power to another. 3, perhaps 4 people working together might have the strength to destroy the fleet. You, me, and Celine, will that be enough? It might. Are you willing to take the risk? Such power has its price. Yep. This is what I was born for. I say we do it. Then we will begin the preparations. So be it.